Hi guys, welcome to Matthew's Trains UK, and today, well, a few weeks ago I did my LNER label collection, as you can see over here, but now I'm doing my Transpennine Express reservation tickets, so let's go through them. Let's do it. So, start on top of here, so Transpennine Express ticket, Huddersfield to Durham, Darlington to Leeds, Leeds to Manchester Airport, Newcastle to Northallerton, York to Manchester Piccadilly, wait a sec, sorry about that guys, Manchester Airport, Manchester Airport to York, York to Thornaby, Manchester Liverpool, Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria, Leeds to Darlington, Liverpool Lime Street to York, York to Durham. Sorry about that, my hands are hurting now already. Where were we there? Right, really, just so we're here. Liverpool Lime Street to York, York to Durham, Liverpool Lime Street to Leeds, York to Northallerton, Manchester Piccadilly to Manchester Victoria, Huddersfield to Middlesbrough, sorry about this, Manchester Piccadilly to Manchester Victoria, Manchester Victoria to Northallerton, Northallerton to Manchester Victoria, Liverpool Lime Street to Leeds, York to Newcastle, and Liverpool Lime Street to York. So that's the top there, and now we move on to the second top. So Leeds to Manchester Piccadilly, Liverpool Lime Street to Northallerton, Darlington to Manchester Victoria, Durham to Leeds, Leeds to Manchester Piccadilly, Durham to Northallerton, York to Leeds, Durham to Leeds, Leeds to Manchester Piccadilly, Durham to Leeds, Durham to Manchester Oxford Road, that is a good one, Durham to Manchester Oxford Road, Newcastle to Northallerton, York to Manchester Piccadilly, this is another good one, Newton Le Willows to Leeds, Leeds to Durham, Northallerton to Manchester Victoria, and Darlington to Leeds. So we move on to the third row. You go Huddersfield to Northallerton, Durham to Leeds, Darlington to Manchester Oxford Road, and this is a really good one, Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria, Manchester Victoria to Huddersfield, and Huddersfield to Chesterley Street. That is a really good one. Liverpool Lime Street to Durham, Liverpool Lime Street to York, Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria, Manchester Victoria to Leeds, York to Newcastle, Darlington to Manchester Airport, Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria, Manchester Victoria to Leeds, York to Newcastle, Manchester Piccadilly to York and York to Northallerton, Liverpool Lime Street to Leeds, and Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria to Huddersfield, Leeds to Darlington. Two more rows left, guys. Manchester Piccadilly to Thornaby, Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria, Huddersfield to Leeds, Liverpool Lime Street to York, Northallerton to Newcastle. Here, Leeds to Thornaby, York to Newcastle. Sorry guys if you can't see this one that much, this is a really good one. Newton Le Willows to Leeds, and Leeds to Chesterley Street. That is a really good one, that. Sorry if you can't see it. That's a shame it's like that. But it doesn't matter. Moving on to Liverpool, Liverpool Lime Street to Huddersfield, Huddersfield to Leeds, Leeds to Newcastle, Liverpool Lime Street to Leeds, Leeds to Newcastle, Leeds to Middlesbrough, Manchester Victoria to Durham, Newton and Willows to Newcastle, Huddersfield to Northallerton, and now we move down to the bottom row. Darlington to Manchester Airport, Manchester Airport to Leeds, York to Middlesbrough, Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria, Manchester Victoria to Huddersfield, and Huddersfield to Durham. Manchester, this is a good one. Manchester Oxford Road to Thornaby, that is a good one. Manchester Victoria to Northallerton, Manchester Victoria to Middlesbrough, this is a good one. Manchester Airport to Dewsbury, York to Thornaby, Manchester Piccadilly, Middlesbrough to Manchester Airport, Leeds to Thornaby, Darlington to York, and York to Manchester Airport. And anyway, guys, there you guys have it. That is my Transpennine Express reservation tickets. Yeah, there's not many. I wouldn't say there's loads. Like, there's probably more LNR labels in it here than there is reservation tickets. I just put these up actually. So I just plan to put the Transpennine Express stuff there, and put the LNR labels over here. And I'm gonna probably there's more LNR labels here, what I didn't show you in the last video. And I'll probably put more LNR labels here, maybe if I get some more. And yeah, but anyway, Transpennine reservation tickets. And yeah, that's pretty much it of today's video. And yeah, comment down below. Well, I don't think there really needs to be one, is there? Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and bye. Peace.